Well, our top story tonight: in another suspected Maoist strike, more than 70 people have been killed and over 200 injured after a Mumbai-bound express train derailed in West Bengal's West Midnapore district early this morning. After the train derailed, another train crashed straight into it. Maoists are suspected to have sabotaged the tracks.
A double blow to the passengers on this express train. 13 coaches and the engine derailed, 4 crumpled. So far, this is what is known. First, their train to Mumbai derailed at about 1:15 a.m. 4 bogies of the Gyaneshwari Express fell onto the other track. Within minutes, a goods train coming from the opposite side smashed into these 4. This piece of missing track may have caused the derailing. The Maoist rebels are the prime suspects. Not only do they dominate this area, the police claim 2 posters of a Maoist front organization, the People's Committee Against Police Atrocities, were found from the site. The railways was on red alert because the Maoists had called for a protest beginning at midnight.
They are calling this Kala Divorce, white tail, black tail, white tail, every alternative with. But they have no idea they are going to do this dastardly crime against innocent people.
Earlier, there was a security convoy of trains led by a pilot engine. But the gap between this train and the previous one was over 30 minutes. Was that the reason for this derailment?
Prima facie, from whatever I can see, this portion has been removed. Because if it had been the cause of the derailment without being removed, then perhaps we would have found the pieces here. But we haven't found any pieces over here.
That's right, very significant. There is no missing piece of rail track. This is missing, but there is no missing piece to show that it was an accident.
However, key central ministers can't seem to agree on why the train derailed. The railway minister insisted this train derailed because of a blast. The driver reportedly heard a loud sound.
No, this is because of bomb blast. The railway and the administration both they agreed there is a bomb blast and serious bomb blast.
The Home Minister said it appears to be a case of sabotage, where a portion of the railway track was removed. Whether explosives were used is not yet clear. And then finally, Pranab Mukherjee spoke out, saying things were just not clear.
Violence, if I do not know exactly the reason of it yet, whether there was any sabotage or any explosions.
A bomb blast or a sabotage, 2 different explanations could have entirely different political implications. A bomb blast would mean that the state government failed to provide adequate security and there was a failure of law and order. And since this was a Maoist-dominated area, it would also drag the Ministry of Home Affairs. On the other hand, if it's a sabotage where a fish plate from the railway track was removed, then the blame entirely rests on the Ministry of Railway. That's why perhaps Mr. Pranab Mukherjee tried to play down, saying that the cause of the accident is a matter of investigation.
With matters now acquiring a political hue, the focus will even more closely be on the investigations and who's conducting them.
Our forensic team will be here soon, so they will examine the track for that. But there is not any evidence of any kind of a major blast, as all can see.
For the moment, though, the focus also remains on rescue and relief.
This tragedy could impact lakhs of passengers across the country because now the railways is seriously considering stopping the running of trains through Maoist-hit areas during the night. With Sandeep Fukan in New Delhi, with camera persons Nirmal Sarkar and GD Shankar, in West Midnapore, Monideepa Banerjee, NDTV.
Tuba.com